Hello friends, I am Dr. Deepak Garg. I am an orthopedic oncologist and today we will discuss aneurysmal bone cyst pathophysiology. So like a aneurysm is formed inside a blood vessel, similarly there are multiple thin-walled abnormal blood vessels inside a bone. So they look like an aneurysm and blood is filled in the aneurysms and they have a very thin wall and the blood leaks very easily outside the thin walls. So blood leaks out and there becomes multiple blood filled cavities inside the bone. This disrupts the micro environment and interaction between the blood and the bone, and this disrupts the remodeling process of the bone and it leads to the more of the bone resorption, and the more bone is resorbed, so the bone become thinned out. So bone is thinning, the cavities are expanding, there more blood is coming, more blood is leaking out, more resorption is happening, the bone is becoming thinner and thinner, and this is the pathophysiology of aneurysmal bone cyst. So once this expansion is happening, but this expansion is happening from the inside, it is not leading to any invasive process inside the bony cortex, and that's why the periosteum is not interrupted, the periosteum is not disturbed. So there is no periosteal reaction in aneurysmal bone cyst, but there are multiple fluid filled cavities surrounded by the thin walled blood vessel or the fibrous tissue where the blood is leaked out of the blood vessels. So in aneurysmal bone cyst, because it is like a tumor like condition, it is not a true tumor. Usually we can manage it without surgery. Many times we can just inject a sclerosant inside the cavity, we break the septa and inject a sclerosant, and we can treat it without surgery. So this was about aneurysmal bone cyst. Thank you guys, thank you very much.